I ain't even lying. Yeah. No one else is around. The dog walkers are long gone. I'm packing up my stuff in the bungalow. I hear something. I look round at the top. That dog has come back and run off with half a pack of Richmond sausages. You couldn't make this stuff up. You really couldn't. Good evening, one and all. As you can see, I'm out on another camp. It took me ages to set up. Yeah, I couldn't show you around. I couldn't show you setting up. I got here too late. It was like it was about 4 o'clock by the time I got here, and this time of year, the sun is going down fast. We're due rain as well tonight, quite a lot of it, so I had to get the tarp up quick. Then I had to set me backwards bungalow up, get everything else set up. I cannot find my head torch. It was here somewhere. But I've got a torch, I've got the lamp, so I think we're all good. And I've got a fire. And for dinner tonight, I'm doing my own burgers. And they are. But yeah, I never had time to actually make them before I shot out because I had to get out. By the time I had to do running around, I had to get a key to the woods. Yeah, I had a fair bit of running around to do, and it was just too late. So I brought all the ingredients with me, and I'm going to make them up. And we're going to have burgers for tea tonight. Tea. I sound like a northerner, didn't I? Tea for dinner. But before we start, I would like to take this opportunity to do a quick shout out to a channel who's just hit 1k subs. Tim from Born Outside. Well done, mate. You deserve it, honestly. I remember watching your first video when you had those furtive looks, wondering what you would do. And yeah, you come a long way. You've done well, mate. So yeah, no, well done on the 1k. I'll get there eventually. Not currently drinking. I'm on the alcohol freeze. I'm off drink till Christmas. So I'll raise a Heineken Zero to you. Here's to you, mate. All the best. Well done on the 1k. I'd also like to say a quick thank you to the guy that owns these woods, James. Thank you, mate. Thanks for the kind offer of the woods. They're busy. I was saying hello to people. Spoke to one old guy. He was kind of doing security checks on me. Well, which entrance did you come through? Did you come through? He was all right. It's fine. Yeah, we had a little chat. He was walking his dog. But, yeah, cheers, James. Yeah, really appreciate it. I'm actually now going to shamelessly ride the coattails of a far greater channel than my own. These woods were actually used by Simon, a bloke in the woods. I think it was about 6 or 7 months ago. He cooked some fish in them. If you go through, you'll see his. Yeah, he camped in these woods too. So I'm riding those coattails. Sorry, Simon, if you do see this, but I very much doubt you will. You can't blame a bloke, can you? Yeah, watch that. That's a very, very, very good video. Yeah, watch Simon's video too. I suppose I better get these burgers on. They're really, really, really nice burgers. Well, I'm just chopping the onion at the minute. Can't get it as fine as I'd like because obviously everything's ad hoc out here. So I'll just chop it as best I can, and then that's not too bad actually. That's all right. Yes, you get all the seasoning in with the onions, and just give it a good mix. It's a lot easier to do this in the kitchen, I can tell you. Right, so I need to boil one up, 2 and 3. This is a right pain in the arse without me dead torch. It's around here somewhere, I know. I'll have to do that. First burger down. It's messy, but it'll do the job. I'm going to do the others thinner, I think. Well, there's been no rain yet. It's forecast. Said the evening till the early hours, and I think it's quite heavy. And I can hear banging. For a minute, I thought it was thunder, but it was rolling and rolling. Might be fireworks. We're around that time, aren't we? When everyone goes to sleep. I could do about thunder and lightning tonight. I could do about storm. Oh well, what will be, will be. I'm just going to have this last burger. Then I'm going to chill out. Finish the last of those alcohol-frees, have a cup of tea, potter around, and yeah, have a chill time at camp. I wish I could express just how tasty these burgers are. You just have to use your imagination. Right, I've just been having a little tidy up around camp. Fire was dying as well, so got to get that going. And I was just walking around. There I found it. The head torch. What a wally. The rain has just begun. It's only light. If it stays like this, I'll be happy. Well, I'm fed. Kept the fire going. Just chopped some wood. And I don't really know what much more there is to say or do. There isn't really. I might do a little bit more to camera in a bit, but other than that, I just want to enjoy this evening. Oh, the rain's falling. Have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, the rain has started. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this fire going. Well, the fire's roaring nicely, so that's under control. I did have to cut a few poles. I had to put a pole each side here to stop the water pooling, and I've also put one on the awning of the bungalow. So I know that does as well. So, but I think I've got it right. So there's nowhere it can really pool in a great amount. So, yeah, I should stay dry. Well, that's the plan anyway. Also, did you know this is the latest I've ever camped in the year? I'm not in the evening, in the year. It's October. I've never camped. September is the latest I've ever done a camp. I've never, ever, ever camped later than September. And we're now at the end of October, knocking on November's door. Maybe I do have it in me. I'm on the Polish sausage. Or matron. I can't eat this. Okay, I'm going to call it a night. No more filming, I just want to sit here and chill. Got a bit chilly, so I had to put the hoodie back on. I think this rain's pretty steady. It's not going to get too bad now. I think that's it. To the early hours, then it will stop. It's not going to be a storm. Yeah, so I haven't really got anything else to tell you. So we're going to leave it there, and I'll see you in the morning. I'm doing a breakfast bap. Got eggs, bacon, sausage, and a little baguette. Well, so big. Yeah, looking forward to that. Right, I'm going to call it a night. See you in the morning. Take care. Oh, good morning. It's nearly 8 o'clock. Oh, a bit of a... I don't know. Yeah, the rain just makes everything harder, doesn't it? But I'm not a bad sleep. This sleeping bag, this is the Van Gogh Four Season. It's warm, but it's a mummy style. And they're a bit restrictive. But no, it was warm, so no, not cold at all. Oh, I can't believe that. Nearly 8 o'clock. I've got to get up. I've got to do some brekkie, pack up and go. Right. I'll see you in a bit. Ooh. Oh, bit of a chilly autumn morning. That's nice though. Oh, it's a lot better. Sun's out. It's beautiful. Right, now we've got some daylight. I'll show you the camp. Now, even though these woods are private, they are open to the local community, the general public, and you get people walking around. When I was setting up yesterday, the amount of people that are looking at me. Being a village, obviously, people take note of things. Men in woods setting up camp, but yeah, it's all good. There was a Z-fire. Got through a lot of wood. Set up the tarp. I had to cut those two poles in the night when the rain started coming down because, yeah, it was pooling. It worked a treat, actually. You've got a little bit of pooling here, but other than that, it was good. My rubbish bag, I had to tidy it up last night for obvious reasons, and my bungalow is looking a bit of a sorry state now, but it's actually better than the last time I did it. Again, I had to put a pole underneath there. There's a bit of pooling. I'll do two poles on that next time as well. But do you know what? It weren't too bad. It weren't too bad at all. Yeah, I've got a foil roll mat at the bottom, an inflatable mattress, which is quite comfortable actually, and my inflatable pillow. And that is the Van Gogh Four Season sleeping bag. It's a mummy style sleeping bag. They're a bit restrictive, you know, because they taper down to your feet. But once you get yourself in a comfortable position, they're all right. They're warm. I wasn't cold one bit last night, and I kept the mesh exposed. I didn't put the awning down, going to sleep to the rain and a bit of a breeze, and I was snug as a bug. Absolutely snug as a bug. Do you know what? 8 o'clock in the morning, I was surprised, being a Sunday, that there ain't more people out already walking their dogs. They'll be here, don't worry. Right, Brecky, time to get on a breakfast bap, roll. Got a French stick, some eggs, some bacon and sausage. Oh, I need to move about, warm up. All right, cup of tea first, I think. I couldn't tell you how many times I clotheslined myself on these two bungees last night. Oh, I kept walking into them. Now that is a work of art. Just had two dogs round it. I was eating me breakfast bap, me breakfast roll, French stick. Why do I keep calling it a bap? Baps are round, didn't they? Me breakfast roll. And yeah, there's a path through there. I knew there'd be people this morning. It's a Sunday morning, the sun's out. It's a couple of blokes having a chat with the dogs. And I look round, and there's this little furry thing behind me having a root around and having a sniff. And then the other one came. Oh, it's 9:30. I've got to think about packing up. Been a good camp. enjoyed it. Right, I ain't even lying. Yeah, there's just been a couple of blokes with a radio controlled car. No bother, they was in and out. No one else is around. The dog walkers are long gone. I'm packing up my stuff in the bungalow. I hear something. I look round at the top. That dog has come back and ran off with half a pack of Richmond sausages. It looks at me with the pack still in its mouth. Ran off. You couldn't make this stuff up. You really couldn't. I'm expecting the owner to come back and apologise in a minute because that dog's got to go back all happy and pleased with itself. And he's got to be like, what the? Oh, man, I've got to pack up. I've got to go. I weren't eating them anyway, but I was going to take them home and maybe have them later. But I ain't having them now. They've been in the dog's chops. Yeah, the bacon as well. Oh, unbelievable. You couldn't write this, could you? All packed up. Give it a good clean up. Kicked it all over. You're never going to get rid of all the flat bits, but the elements will take care of those. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly go over and make sure I haven't left anything. Can't see anything though. Right, good to go. Yeah, that was a good camp. I had so much stuff with me. It took ages to pack up. I've got to dry everything off now. Yeah, it's busy though. You've got paths all along there. And I can't believe that dog come and took my sausages and my bacon. And looked at me, turned around and looked at me as it trotted off. The bloke was nowhere to be seen. That dog took the time and effort to come from the other side of the woods back here when my back was turned, came round the long way, had the grub, and then f***ed off. Yeah, it's been a good one. Got a bit of driving to do. I've got to drop the key back to James once I've left there. Got to go pick one of the offspring up from down the market train station a little bit later, about 3 o'clock. But yeah, good camp. Bit wet, but now I've got to dry everything off. So, right, I'm going to wrap this one up here. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. It's just a camp. That's all it is. You're either into it or you ain't. If you ain't, what are you still doing here? But no, if you have managed to get this far, thank you very much. Much appreciated. And I will see you on the next one. Right, until then, take care. Dug out.
Don't subscribe to my granddad's channel, it's rubbish.